It has been said that in Nigeria, we export, or should we say we import, coconuts worth about $9.5 million yearly. And you see, if you look at that, that is already wrong for our economy, because this is something we can actually get by ourselves. And that is why today I'm coming to you with this new initiative from Casfield Services, Integrated Services. This is Àdàbà Farm and Resort located in Owode in Ogun State. We know that Ogun State is actually a very, very fertile land when it comes to agriculture. Are you a young person? Are you in your mid 50s, in your mid 30s, in your 40s? This can be a sort of retirement plan for you, because in this particular property we are offering you 60 coconut trees on every 1 acre that you buy, and you are going to be making as high as 6 million naira to 12 million naira after 4 to 5 years when we start to fruit. So that I'm not talking too much, I would like you to listen to what the organizers, the people with the initiative have to say. Listen to this video, and I want you to please take your time and really, really watch through this to get all the information you need.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, welcome, and we want to appreciate you all for taking our time to come for this inspection. We are live at Àdàbà Coconut Farm and Resort, located in the heart of Owode, Ogun State. Now, most of us will be wondering, why coconut farm? Like we all know, Casfield Integrated Services is not new to the agricultural business. We have the niche farm located in the Kise Odogbolu, and this is like a diversification. We are diversifying into the coconut farm. And why is this? The coconut is one of the high demand, low supply agricultural products. And what do I mean by this? Nigeria is spending almost 500,000 or $500 million in importation of agricultural products from neighboring countries like Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, and all that, for products that can be sourced and produced locally in Nigeria. When you translate that into naira, dollar to naira, you're getting almost 724 billion 245 million naira in assets that's supposed to be used in the country, but we are sending it out to develop other countries. Now, that is why we have come into this sector to play big. And it's not just what we just wake up and start doing. No, we have experts that we're working with, agricultural experts that we're working with. This ground has been tested, and we have seen that it's one of the locations where you can have a high yield of hybrid coconut. And by way of introduction, let me still go further. The agricultural sector in Nigeria contributes about 20 to 25 of Nigeria's GDP. That's our economy annually. It employs about 35% of Nigeria's workforce. That's a huge workforce, 35%. Now, going forward, the agricultural sector generates billions in crops like cocoa, palm produce, cassava, fruits, and nuts. You know, now these are prospects. Anybody that has foresight, it's one of the investments that you need to really key into. Historical background of coconut. The coconut is locally called, or botanically called, Cocos nucifera, and it has a long global history. The origins: coconut is thought to have originated from Southeast Asia through the Pacific region, spread across the ocean currents down to Africa, India, and the Americas. In Nigeria, we can firmly say that coconut was introduced through the coastal regions. That's Badagry, Lagos, and the Delta area. Okay? Coconut is grown in several states right now, but Nigeria still produces less than 30% of the national demand, which is, what does it tell us? It tells us that this is a huge gap, and we need to close that gap. That is why we have come in with this innovation. Now, this production gap has created a strong market for commercial coconut farming. Why coconut is one of the most profitable crops in the world today. Coconut can be referred to as the tree of life, because every part of the coconut is useful. Coconut products are edible. We use the coconut water for a lot of things in medicine and other things. We have coconut oil, which is used in the cosmetic sectors, medicine and all that. We have coconut milk, it's used in the food industry. We have coconut chips, flour, sugar, even bread. Okay, and we have a lot of industrial uses for coconut. Coconut is used for soap, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, biofuel, and all that. Okay, so with all this, information at hand. That is why we have introduced the Àdàbà Coconut Farm and Resort, which is the #1 hybrid coconut farm in Nigeria. Now, let us give us the brief update so far, the roadmap, what we have in mind to do for our clients. Now, we have cleared this expanse of land. As you can see, it's not just here. This project is sitting on 1,000 acres of coconut of land, okay? And we have been doing the grading, which we can see. The grading is ongoing right all the way from the road, and as you can all see, pegging and mapping. You can see pegs here, pegs that are all marking already, which is ongoing. Then we have industrial borehole for irrigation, for sustainability of the coconut. All that are all in progress, okay? Then there's provision for transportation, transporting coconut after every coconut has matured. The company is handling everything from planting, processing, and all that, okay? Now, this is one very good opportunity. It is called the gold mine, agricultural gold mine, not just by mouth. Like I said, it is the tree of life, in quote, because every part of the coconut, ranging from the leaves in some quarters are used for rope, are used for broom, they are used for roofs. Like I said, the trunks in some areas are used for buildings. They are also used for boats in the riverine areas. Okay, the roots are used for charcoal and all that. So this is one investment that any right-thinking investor will not want to miss out on. It is very, very important that we pitch all this to our clients so that they understand what we are doing. Now, it's not just about buying the land. You are not leasing the land. The land is still yours. And the nursery takes 3 to 4 months. After it grows to the 4 months, we transfer to this particular place. And in the 5th year, you start earning your returns on investment. On every acre you purchase for 3.7 million naira, you are getting 60 coconuts. And by our estimate, going by the current market price, in some areas, some coconuts sell for like 500 naira, depending on the size. Now, on that acre that we're planting 60 coconuts for you, you are getting, by our estimate, 120 coconuts to 200 per year. Now, if you are doing 200 times 60, we have 12,000. And if you are doing 500, depending on the market price at that time, we are doing 6 million. That's 12,000 times 500. You're getting 6 million. That's why we are giving that benchmark for 6 million as your returns on investment. Then when you go to the higher benchmark, which is 1,000 naira per coconut, or 1,2. So when you do your maths again, 60 times 200 is 12,000. 12,000 times 1,000, you're getting 12 million. That's why we give that benchmark of 6 million to 12 million. A lot of people will be asking, it's very, very important you give them this breakdown. So with this information in mind, it's very, very important that we let our clients know. They always ask, will this land be mine after all this investment? Yes. And your returns of investment start accruing from the 5th year. I am reiterating all this so that we know. Okay, the land is yours and you are getting your returns from the 5th year of planting. And the beauty of all this project is that we, Cowsfield Integrated Services Limited, are taking care of everything from planting, harvesting, sales and logistics until you get your profit. And please don't forget, we are charging a management fee which is flat of 30%. So we're giving you net means after our deductions for management 30% on whatever accrues. We're giving your client that 30%. 70% is for the client, 30% is for Cowsfield Integrated Services Limited. And it is, please let's note, it is management fee that we are charging for maintenance, because what we are doing, we are clearing this land, we are planting for you, we are taking care of everything. You don't even need to lift a finger.
So how about insurance?
Yes, insurance. We are working with insurance company. We have an insurance company called
What are they insuring?
They are insuring against in case of fallout. What I mean by fallout is when the crops do not do well, and also to protect your property.
Okay.
So let's assume that the 6 million is a 100%. Now, if you take 30% outside 6 million, you're getting like 1.8 million or something. So when you do the maths, that 30% most definitely is coming to us. You know, you see, it's not just it's a win-win thing for everybody. You're getting the 70%, we are getting the 30%, which is what is just management fee, and it is flat. And please note, we are not charging you any hidden fee or charges after all this. It's an open transaction. Now, why we are here today is to show us the land. The nursery for this project is going presently at the niche farm at Ikise Odogbolu.
Now, after all of that you've heard, what are you waiting for? With 3.7 million naira, you are going to get one plot, 1 acre of land in this place, and you can make up to from 6 to 12 million naira. With 7.4 million naira, you get 2 acres, and with about 18.5 million naira, you can get yourself 5 hectares of land right here. You can make the money that you need for the rest of your life. You don't need to call for your family or call people to come and help you when you have retired. My name is Yemisi Ashalu Arigbe, and I'm here to help you make smart money moves. Reach out to me on the numbers through this link on WhatsApp and let me help you secure 1 acre, 2 acres, 5 hectares, and whatever you want here. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe right now. And if you are already following me, thank you so much. You can share this to anybody you know may be interested in something like this. I'll wait to see you in my next video. Bye.